Hmm. Right, good morning. It's 10 o'clock on a Thursday morning here in sunny UK. Right, let's just go and have a look and see what planes we got coming in, how busy it is. Good morning. It's 10 o'clock on a Thursday morning here in sunny UK. Right, we've just checked the phone and yes, we are broadcasting. We've got sound. Still today we haven't got any aircraft sound at the moment, so oh yes, we've got aircraft sound as well today, so hopefully that won't be too bad. Uh, right, let's again. We are still only doing a test broadcast, so don't expect too much from me. I'm just playing around at the moment, so let's just see what we got. As you can see on the runway at the moment, we've got a plane. It's Lufthansa, so I presume it's come from somewhere in Germany. We will. Uh, Right, the next plane coming to land at Heathrow. As you can see, we're coming in from the other direction today. Obviously, the wind's changed direction, but we've got an Airbus 320. It's come all the way over from Venice. It's British Airways. This plane, it's just 13 years old. So let's just see if it's coming into shot yet, shall we? Yeah, there it goes. Look at that. Nice and steady today. Got hardly any wind at all again, so we won't have nothing exciting. Everything that's landing should land nice and smooth. Yes, push his nose up. Lovely. Look at that. And he's coming in a treat. Wow. Yeah. That's lovely. That's a lovely landing that was, wasn't it? As I say behind you there, I don't know if you can see all the British Airways planes there. They're all tied up to Terminal 5, which is a dedicated terminal for British Airways and its affiliate. The other, let's just show you, the which is over here. I don't know if you can see. Oh, sorry, wrong one. If you can see with the arrow, the terminal 5 is this area here, and the other terminals 2, 3, and 4 are actually in the middle. Anyway, let's just see what's the next plane we've got coming in. Again, it's another British Airways, which is coming in from Rome. It's Airbus A320. Yeah, it's coming all the way in for Rome. Yeah, I'd like to thank the people at Flight Radar 24 for allowing me to use their uh, their flight data on this channel, so I can give you all the information of what planes are coming in, and also to Flight Focus 365 for supplying these wonderful video pictures, which is using their automated system at Heathrow. So I have no control over the camera, so I can only rebroadcast what I get from 365. But to be honest with you, you have to go a long way to actually beat it. They do cover the most important thing, which is the planes landing. Anyway, the the next flight coming in will be a Iberia. Yeah, it's come all the way from Madrid. It's an Airbus 330. It's just 10 years old, this plane, so relatively new. On time, is it? Well, no, it's half hour late. They're scheduled at 9:30, but it's arriving just after 10 o'clock. So it's still half an hour. It's not too bad at all, is it? I'm not sure if the planes are having to go. We'll have a look in a minute on the next one. If the planes are having to do a circuit before they have to come in to land. Yeah, as you can see, here it comes. Look at that. That should be the Iberia from Madrid. If everything's running correct, I'm using the plane that I've got been told it is. Is it an Iberia one? I can't really see the signage on the side yet. We'll have to wait till it gets a bit further along, won't we? Uh, yes, it is. Look at that. That's absolutely brilliant. Right, so got a British Airways coming in next, which is coming all the way from Baltimore. As you can see here, I've gone further out, which is one of these wonderful things you do with flight radar, is you can actually zoom out and you can actually see that it couldn't come directly to land. It had to go and do a loop on the southwest loop. There's 4 loops around Heathrow, 2 south and 2 north, east and west and east. And quite often the planes have to come in when it's queued and join the queue. You can actually see there uh, on the queue is that, as you can see, the Baltimore one had to come in all the way down there and do a few circuits, and then it joins the flight path. Can you see it's 1, 2, 3? Anyway, let's go in and let's go and see what's the next plane we've got coming in. Let me just go over and show you this. This is the British Airways one from Baltimore. It's a Dreamliner, 787 Dreamliner, and that's flying all the way over from Baltimore, yeah, in America. Nothing. Yeah, must be. Can't be anywhere else, can it? Uh, yeah, it's quite a nice plane there, isn't it? Nice sunny day here in London, as you can see. I'm not in London actually. I'm about 3, 4 hours away, I think. I don't normally go to Heathrow because I normally go out of Stansted, which is a lot closer to us. So Heathrow's about 3, 4 hours away from where I live. Depends on whether I take public transport or go on the road. Anyway, let's just see what we got coming in next, shall we? Yeah, the next plane hasn't come so far. It's only going to come from Manchester. It's British Airways 321. 321. Yeah. Again, I presume it's had to join the queues, has it? Or has that come? Oh no, that's done. Oh, I see. Yes, it has. Look at that. That's actually gone, and actually gone. That's the northwest loop. As you can see, that's had to do 1, 2, 2.5 loops before it can join in. So anyway, so that's the British Airways from Manchester. It was due to arrive at 10:15. It's actually arrived at 8 minutes past, so it's 7 minutes early, which is quite good. Let's go and see if we can see it, shall we? Should be coming into shot there. There it is, just coming into shot now, which is brilliant. Right, I'm hoping to, well, I would like to actually put video chat onto this so people can come on and chat on the side. So that's my next project today, is to add chat to the channel. But we just have to see how we can do that. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It's quite nice here in the UK at the moment. We've had a wonderful October. Well, certainly in Norfolk, where I live, the weather, the sun's shining, absolutely wonderful. So this was the British Airways one from Manchester. It's as I said, this is a 321, Airbus 321. It's just 1 year old, relatively new plane. And there it goes around, just following the Iberia one, which is the one we saw coming in just a minute ago. So let's see what we got coming in next, shall we? Let's go over to Flight Radar 24. There it is. This is one. This is a Aer Lingus coming down from Dublin. Yeah, Aer Lingus from Dublin, flying into Heathrow. It's a Airbus again, 320, Airbus A320. It's just 2 years old, this one. And let's go over and show you it. Here it is, coming in there. As I say, the video feed I take from Flight Focus, the nice people at Flight Focus who've got a fully automated camera located at Heathrow, and they track the, I don't know how the camera does it, very clever bit of work, must be. It shows the planes landing. It tracks it automatically, which is great during the daylight. Yes, they do broadcast from first thing in the morning till last thing at night. Well, from daylight. They can only broadcast, the tracking system apparently only works in the daytime, so I haven't tried it at night, but it's very good. So if I'm not here doing my little bit, which I do for about an hour a day, gives me something to do between breakfast and lunch. And uh, if not, just go directly to Flight Focus, find their either on the app or on the internet, and go onto their site, and you can watch planes all day long. Unfortunately, well, the best thing, it's fortunate actually, the best thing about it is that you can watch the planes without me. Yes, because I won't be giving you the audio, which some people say is a great benefit. It's not listening to me. Yeah. Anyway, let's just see what's coming in next, shall we? What we got coming in next? We got the British Airways. It's coming all the way from Athens in Greece. It's an Airbus 320. Uh, bang on time, actually. Scheduled to arrive at 10 past 10, and it's estimated at 10 past 10. So that is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Now, obviously, flight radar, it stopped because the plane behind it I don't know if you can see that. He's gonna run into the back of it. Shall we just watch, see what happens? I know what's going to happen here. Whether we get a big crash on the screen, we obviously won't. No. Oh, it's just overtaking it. There you go. Look at that. Anyway, then we should see what that one is, shall we? Oh, that's the British Airways coming from Denver. That's Airbus 350, which is my favourite plane. I've been on the Airbus 350 a couple of times, and I I think it's an absolutely wonderful plane. What I like about it is, unfortunate, well not unfortunate, I always have to sit in the the cheap seats at the back, and with most planes, all you get is engine noise. But with the 350, it's obviously well insulated because it's so quiet. Uh, you know, oh, and here it comes. Let's see. It's just coming into shot there now. As you can see, look at that. Isn't that stunning? Yeah, you get hardly any noise from them, which I think is absolutely brilliant. I do love flying on the A350. Yeah. Now, I haven't got the. I'm going to try and put the chat up, see if I can actually add chat to the screen, which would be good fun, wouldn't it? Let's just see how we do that. I haven't done this before. Okay, uh, so we should have chat coming up on the screen any second now. No, no, it doesn't like it. Oh well, never mind. Oh, oh dear me, I do apologise for that. I obviously moved the wrong bit. Yeah, no, no, there's the chat there. I've put the chat box to one side, so hopefully if anybody's going to chat to me, it will actually come up on the chat box. If there is anybody out there, just say hi, so I can just check if the chat's working. Uh, it should come up on this screen. Which screen it comes up on, I'm not quite sure. Uh, Anyway, let's forget about that. Let's go over and just see what the next plane is we've got coming in, which is this one on the runway there. It's the Virgin Atlantic. So this is coming over from Los Angeles. Wow, it's a long flight. How long have they been flying for? Wow, 9.5 hours. 9 hours 40. That's not bad from Los Angeles. It's just falling off my head. Laugh a minute here, isn't it? Anyway, this is the Virgin Atlantic. This is a Airbus 350 again. Let's click onto that and just show you. There he comes. It's coming into land now. Say this software that Flight Focus have got, it's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? How on earth a machine can automatically trap? But the beauty of it is it allows a silly old sod like me to do an airport broadcast from from his little office rather than having to stand on a pair of steps on a ladder looking over the fence at Heathrow. I can be in the warmth indoors doing it. Which is quite good, really, isn't it? Yeah, I think so, don't you? Totally mad, totally mad. That's what the wife says about me. She says you're totally mad. Oh, we got a nice long gap for the next plane. Brussels Airways is the next one. As you can see on the map there, it's just flying. It's just flying over the reservoirs, and we're coming in this way. Yeah, not such a good way of flying into Heathrow this way because you don't fly over London, where if you come in the other direction, you actually do fly over London. You do come in sort of this way. If you can see the hand there, I must put an arrow on that. Must have a bigger arrow so you can see it. Anyway, this is Brussels. So I presume it's come from, where's it come from? Yeah, it's come from Brussels. Well, it would do. It's got Brussels written on the side of the aeroplane. So at least the pilot knows where he's going, doesn't he? Sorry, sorry. Yeah. So that's pretty good, isn't it? Well, we've had nobody come on and say hi, so I presume the chat isn't working. So never mind. Uh, that's something for me to work on, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can see the plane coming in now. If it is Brussels, it should have loads of red spots on its tail fin. Does it have fin? Is it a tail? Fin's on a fish, isn't it? Is it on a fish? Yeah. Anyway, yeah, here it comes now. So if it's got red spots on it, the system's working, which is absolutely brilliant. Uh, well, we've been broadcasting for 15 minutes so far. I presume everything's okay. I've had no complaints anyway. Yeah, that's what I like about since I last used this about 3 months ago, Flight Focus now, they actually do zoom in on the plane. Once they get the plane, they do zoom in on it, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Yeah, again, I'd love to see the camera. Hopefully they'll invite me down one day to come and have a look at it. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, if this is the right plane, it should have a load of red spots on its tail fin. Yes, it has. So it is Brussels Airways. So we did get that right. That was quite a big gap from that plane, wasn't it? That was a very big gap. Uh, so let's have a see what we got coming in next, shall we? Oh, shall we watch this one turn off? No, we'll watch this one turn off. Yeah. Yeah, it's going quite slow. It's coming right in. See, because the non-British Airways planes have to go to Terminal 2, 3, and 4, which are in the middle, where British Airways have to go to 5, which is at the very top. Anyway, let's go over and see what we got coming in now. Yes, there we go. So Dublin, British Airways coming from Dublin. Oh, scheduled. Oh, it's well ahead of time, isn't it? Due at 1/2 past, and it's going to land at 1/4 past, which is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? This is Airbus 320, 10 years old, so that's quite good for British Airways, isn't it? I should say that, shouldn't I? All right, let's go and have a look at it. Here it comes in now. Yeah. Well, if there's anybody out there, say hi. Don't forget, I've tried to get video chat working or chat working on the screen, so hopefully, if there is anybody out there, just say hi, please, to me. But if not, I'll have to work on that later. I was just thinking I could say hi to myself because let's just see if that works, shall we? Uh, that could be interesting. That could see if that comes up. Because I've yes, it does. Look at that. Yeah, so the chat does work. Oh, I'm very impressed with that. Because what I actually do is I actually have my phone tuned to the channel, so I know it's definitely yeah. There we go. Look at that. There we go. And we've got the chat there. Yeah, the blogger with Ted. That's me. Oh, that's my yes. Oh well, that was good, wasn't it? Well, I'll tell you what. This is a wonderful system we got coming here. So this is the British Airways. Oh no, might not. Yes, it could be. Sorry, I've lost. Oh, there was a bit of a wobble there on that one, wasn't there? Yeah. But no, that's okay. Do you know, I think possibly I could make that picture bigger, couldn't I? What if I could? I'll have a look at that in a minute. Anyway, let's go back and let's just see the next one. So it's British Airways 320. And with all these birds flying around Heathrow at the moment, I think the old scarecrow will be out soon. Let's see what the next one is coming in. So that was just turned off. So we've got British Airways coming in from Istanbul. Wow. Been to Istanbul a couple of times. Wonderful city. The Golden Bazaar. Very, very nice. Apple tea. I know we we had apple tea in the Golden Bazaar, and it tasted wonderful. I got addicted to it, so I actually went and purchased some apple tea to bring home, and it's only instant, like instant coffee, but we got just to taste the same. So I think it must be something in the water. Must be. Anyway, here comes the British Airways from Istanbul. Turkey, by the way, if I assume everybody knows that Istanbul, it's not the capital of Turkey, but it's the major city. It's where Asia and Europe connect together, and they've got that lovely bridge there, which we went over. Which you're in Europe one side of the bridge, and you're in Asia the other side. Yeah, they are talking about building a tunnel, I think. Have they built it yet? I know when we were there about 15 years ago, they were talking about doing a tunnel, but don't know if they've done it yet. If anybody knows, let me know. Right, let's go over and see what we got coming in after this one. Oh, it's American Airways. That's the first American Airways I've had on this morning. It's a Dreamliner. That's the 787-9. Just 6 years old. It's done by American Airways, and as you can see, if you look at the chart on the side, it's coming from Philadelphia. Yeah, so that'll be coming into shot in a minute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're ever bored and you want something to do and you want to know where the planes are coming from and what they're doing, just go on this Flight Radar 24. It's absolutely brilliant. You get so much information on it. I used to use the free version, but I've now thought I'd give them some money, so I've actually paid for membership. Yeah, it was ridiculously cheap. I forget how much it was. It's only a few dollars, pounds a year or a month. I can't remember. Just don't tell the wife. Uh, Otherwise, you finish up with all these subscriptions and you're spending 50, 60, $100 a month on subscriptions. Yeah. Yes, that's an American Airways. Come from Philadelphia. Was it on time? Well, it was actually ahead of time by over half an hour. Philadelphia was 6.5 hours away. Yeah, America seems to be a lot closer now, doesn't it? 6 hours. Apparently, the shortest flight across the pond, which the Americans refer to as, uh, you can get across the pond in about 4.5 hours if you just fly into Nova Scotia. It's Nova Scotia, Canada. I think it is, so I could be wrong there. Okay. Anyway, the next one, British Airways. Let's go on to the map, shall we? I'm going to show you. Yeah, there it is. Look, we give you the. Let me put. I'm going to change this arrow so it's a nice big arrow rather than a hand. Can you see? So we've got a Airbus 350 flying all the way from Toronto. This plane's only 1 year old. Wow, that is relatively new, isn't it? Yeah, here it comes. That's that's quite good, isn't it? Yeah. Quite like that. That's very steady. But I don't think we've got any wind at Heathrow today. I haven't seen the airsock. If I do see it, I'll let you know. No, that's a beautiful landing. That was. Yeah, he did very well there. He or she. You have to be very careful now. I have to be. I'm not allowed to say he landed the plane because it could have been a she, and there's no reason why not. I think, like driving, I think lady drivers are far better than men drivers, and most probably it's exactly the same with pilots. I should think they've got they're more delicate. Shall we put it that way? Delicate, yeah. Anyway, and again, that was the British Airways from Toronto. Well, from Toronto to Jersey. Yeah, that's the next flight's coming in from Jersey in the Channel Islands. If people don't know, Channel Islands, they're British islands that are off the coast of France. Yeah, they say Channel Islands, but they're sort of round the corner a bit. They're not really France, as I shouldn't say. They're not in the middle of the English Channel, not between Dover and Calais. They're sort of a long way away. I don't know if I could actually show you that, could I? This could be interesting, couldn't I? I could show you where it. Go on, keep going. Yeah, can you see if you look on the map there? I do apologise. Can you can you can, can you see that the Channel Islands are there? Uh, Everybody thinks they're in this is the English Channel. This bit here, yeah, which comes so that's Dover and Calais there, and Dover there and Calais there. But the Channel Islands are way around the corner there. Yeah, they're just off France, so I presume it would surprise me if the French make claim for them. Why not? Let's go back in and show you the airport. And again, that plane, did that do one circuit or two circuits? Oh yeah, only did one circuit, so that's not too bad. Anyway, let's go back onto the plane. That's what you want to see. Here it comes, and it's landed now. That's quite good, isn't it? Yeah. So that one has come from Jersey. Yeah. In the Channel Islands. How long does that take to get here? Oh, 47 minutes. Look at that. 45 minutes, and you can be all that way in Jersey. That's good, isn't it? Right. So. Right. Let's see what we got coming in next. Coming from Amsterdam, KLM. It's a Boeing 737 version 8. I don't think it's the Max, is it? No, it doesn't look like the Max to me, but I suppose I'll get better at spotting planes. 16 years old, no, so it can't be the Max. Anyway, this has come from over from Brussels again. Brussels, Amsterdam to Heathrow. It's just under the hour, 54 minutes, and this one is way ahead of schedule. Uh, yeah, it's going to land at 20 minutes ahead of schedule. That's done well. Yeah, if you're looking at the time there, don't get confused. It didn't take off at 10:31 and arrive at 10:25, which means it got here before it left. No, 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 no. The European time's 1 hour ahead of British time. Yeah, they're 1 hour ahead of us. So that it did take the hour to get here. Anyway, here comes Brussels. I quite like the livery. Is it livery colour of the plane? Yeah, it's quite a nice plane. This isn't it? Yeah. It's coming. Well, I hope everybody out there's enjoying the stream today. I've still got half hour to go. I tried to do an hour, talk to myself. Don't forget, if anybody's out there you want to say hi, please say hi. It's the only way I know you're there. I can acknowledge who you are. David normally comes on, but he's in America, so he's most probably still fast asleep in bed. If I do go on in the afternoon, David always comes on and says hello to me. So, hello, David, if you watch this in rewind or replay, whatever it's called, I don't know. Anyway, let's just see what we got coming in next, shall we? Uh, oh, it's already come in. This is Iberia. It's come from Madrid, believe it or not. Yep, that's the capital of Spain. If people don't know, I should never assume. Oh, there was a bit of a wobble there on that landing, wasn't it? Only not much. It's again, it's an Airbus 320, lovely plane, uh, and it just takes 2 hours, which isn't bad. It left at 8:30 this morning, gets here at 10:30, and there it comes in to land there. It says I'm getting a bit of frame drop, so I do apologise, but it's not down to me. It's down to the cheap computers I've got. Right, what we got coming in now? British Airways come from Naples. Naples, France or Spain? Oh, Italy. Naples, 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 Naples. No, that's France. Of course it is. Silly sod. I lost my bearings then. Anyway, it's an Airbus 320. Yeah, get lots of Airbuses in, don't we? It's British Airways. I think they must have got two for the price of one. It's just 3 years old, so relatively new. Anyway, let's go to the. You don't see the map here. Here it comes in now. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. What I will do is on the next plane, we'll actually do a different view for you, shall we? I can show you the benefits of flight radar. If anybody's never used flight radar, let's go over and show you the next plane. Uh, so we're on flight radar here, and what we do is we take this plane here, and we go to 3D view. We actually can pick the plane up and show you it coming in to land, which I think is amazing, don't you? Look at that. The fact that it says it's a British Airways. It's got the different livery on it, and this one, as you say, it's come from. And here it comes in. It looks like it's a bit low, but I think that's just a relationship of the plane and the runway. And here we come in to land at Heathrow, and we're coming into land. Look at that. That is computer generated. I think it's absolutely brilliant, don't you? And I can actually turn the picture around, so it does look like it's on the run. No, it's not. It's missed the runway, but that's not too bad, is it? Yeah, which I think. Look at that. And you get this. You have to pay for this one on Flight Radar 24. There we go. They've put the plane in the middle. But don't you think that is clever? I think it's amazing how they do that. Makes me think that I'm on the plane. So if ever you want to play with this, and I play with it, do you know, when I'm bored, which when you're retired like I am, it's quite often, I just pick an airport somewhere. Like the other day, I flew into Gibraltar. Yeah, and just found a plane flying to Gibraltar and did this with this wonderful software and flew into Gibraltar, and you can watch everything. You watch, fly around the rock, and it was so clever. Anyway, let's go back to the plane, shall we? There it is. That's the British Airways with they run out of red paint. It's done it in blue. Look, or is it my camera? I don't know. Because the planes in the background are red. They're correct. Why is that one? Well, I don't know. It's most probably a special livery, is it? Oh, it's the Better World livery. BA's Better World livery. I think they're just trying to save red paint. Sorry. Uh, yeah. Can I get off that? So I'm gonna. Yeah. Let's go back and get something else, shall we? Right. Let's go back here. Yeah. So the next plane we got coming in is well. What's happened here? Uh, oh, it's American Airways, coming from Charlotte. Is that Carolina? Charlotte, Carolina? If anybody in America, if I do get my counties wrong or states wrong, just, just tell me off. I won't be offended. So it's a Boeing 777, and let's have a look at it. Here it is coming in now. Just landed. Sorry, I missed the landing, but very good landing actually for that pilot. Well done, pilot. Yeah. I know what percentage of pilots are women and what percentage are men. I've no idea. Something to find out, I suppose, isn't it? Anyway, that's come all the way up from Charlotte in Carolina. 7 hours, 8 minutes it took, and it's just slightly behind schedule, but only slightly, only by 10 minutes late. I don't think we're going to tell them off for that, do you? No, 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 no. I think that's quite acceptable, to be honest with you. Just 10 minutes. Right. Shall we go to flight radar and just see what we got coming in now? See what's next in. Hey, look at that. It's Virgin. It's come from Washington. Yeah, I was in Washington. Yeah, last year. Yeah, yeah. September last time. Had a wonderful time in Washington. If any place you want to go to Washington. Yeah, we had 4 weeks there. Had an absolutely wonderful time. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Anyway, let's just watch the plane coming. And I presume it's come from Dallas. I always want to say Dallas, but it's not. It's Dulles, isn't it? Dulles Airport. Oh, and just outside the airport, if ever you're there and you've got a few hours, you're on the uh, the Smithsonian Space Museum's there. Oh, what a wonderful! I spent hours in there. The wife dragged me out after about 6 hours, yeah. And they've got a space shuttle, and you can literally, well, not touch it, as in touch it, because they tell you off, but you get that close to it. It's and they got the Bluebird, the plane that Clint Eastwood flew from Russia all them years ago. What was it called there? I think it was called Firefox, I think. Uh, yeah, yeah, good old Clint Eastwood. I saw a picture of him on Facebook the other day. He's looking a bit aged now, but we all are, aren't we? Anyway, this is Virgin Atlantic. As I say, come over from Washington. Flight time 6.5 hours, which is pretty good, not bad at all. Haven't flown on Virgin for years lately, unfortunately. Uh, tend to. Unfor- let's just change the subject, shall we? I got my tongue in a twist there. Oh, there's no planes coming, so let's have a look. Let's have a look on the map. See if we can tell you which is the next one that's coming in. The next one landing is a Star. Well, it says a Star Alliance, so it's Air Portugal. It's come from Lisbon, and it's coming up as Star Alliance, which means it's part of the BA, part of that group. But what livery you have, and you can never tell until you see the plane because you get the picture, and then you get the plane, and sometimes it could be a tap, the Portuguese Airways, or it could be British Airways, or it could be a Star Alliance ones, with the Star Alliance livery. So until we actually see it, uh, we don't know. So let's wait, shall we? We can see which one it is, whether it's Star Alliance or whether it's whoever it is. I've no idea. Let's have a look. Yeah, it does look like it's Star Alliance because the tail fin should be black if it is. Yeah, I think it is a Star Alliance. Oh, they've got it right. Well done, Flight Radar 24. I say it is an app, so if you've got one of these modern phones, then download it, and you can spend hours on it. just seeing all these planes, where they're coming from and where they're going to. Yeah, that's definitely a Star Alliance, and as I say, it is a Airbus 320. It's come all the way from Lisbon. Yeah, tap. Yeah, yeah. That's the exact same plane that we've got on our plan there. Look at that, exactly the same plane. Anyway, let's go over and see what the next one is. We've got a British Airways. It's come down from Scotland, Glasgow, which is Scotland's second city. Edinburgh is the capital. Glasgow is where all the football teams are. It's Glasgow Celtic and Glasgow Rangers. Not sure what the football team in Edinburgh is. Is it Hibernian or something like that? Oh, let's go and have a look at it. Here it comes in now. This comes. This, I think this plane does this trip sort of just goes up and down all the time. Just goes Heathrow, Glasgow, Glasgow, Heathrow, and up and down. Yeah. Apparently there is an app that I can, it will actually give me the flight history, so I know the last, say, 10 flights of this particular plane, but I haven't found that app yet, so I can't really put it on the screen. But when I do, it'll be something else to add to this channel, won't it? Anyway, if there's anybody out there, please come on video chat and say hi, so I don't think I'm talking to myself. uh, dear me. I presume I can actually put on the screen how many people are watching me. I wonder if I can. I'll go and have a look at that in a minute. Uh, yeah, I will do it. I will go and have a look. So that's that one. Let's go on the next plane, which is, here we go. Oh, we've got a biggie coming in now. This is, we got a Dreamliner coming in. It's British Airways, come from Pittsburgh. What state is Pittsburgh in? Can anybody tell me? I can't remember. No. Anyway, it's a Dreamliner. It's been flying for 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours. That's quite quick from America, isn't it? Very quick indeed. And I have to say that's come over from Pittsburgh. 10 years old. Oh, relatively new. And it's got the British Airways livery on it. So I'm not sure. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's already landed. I was a bit like, I do apologise. No, it can't be that one because uh, we've got a bit of a problem here. They've let me down because I've only got one plane on the line at the moment. So you'll have to hang on for a second, and we'll just go. Let's see if I can put this count up, shall we? So yeah, that's British Airways. Yeah, that's definitely that one, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. I was just praising Flight Radar for what a great system they've got, and I've got no planes coming in at all now. No, it's yeah, yeah, I've got nothing at all now. Oh well, I presume it'll come back in a minute. If not, we'll just have to go. Anyway, what I was going to do is try and put if I can put a viewer count on the screen, or will be that disheartening? You know, if nobody's watching me and I've been sat here for 38 minutes talking to myself. Right, let's go and have a look at this, shall we? Source plus. Oh, apparently there is a viewer count widget. Oh, this could be good, couldn't it? Viewer count widget. Okay, let's put that up there. No, no, it's gone. It's gone all funny now. No. Yeah, I've got nobody. Oh my goodness. I do apologise. My screen's gone. Shouldn't have done that, should I? No, 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 I shouldn't have done that. No. Uh, no, it looks like I might be going. Yeah. No. Looks like I might be going down. The computer's doing a wobbly. Well, if it does all go off the air, then I'll just apologise and say very sorry, but I won't be putting a widget on. So let's go on there, and okay. I don't know what, I honestly don't know. Oh, there's the widget. I can see the widget now. Ah, oh, the screen's come back now. So I need to make the. Oh, that's it. Okay. Let's have a try. Let's put it up in that corner there, shall we? Which, I can't see the number. It's too small on my screen to see what it is. Yeah, it's all playing about at the moment. I've got a feeling if I ask my laptop to do too much, it is playing about. Well, we've got another plane, but the only plane we've got is this one that's actually flying over the top. Can you see it? Which is flying over the top, which is a Ryanair plane, a Ryanair plane that is flying from Milan to Dublin, and that's just flying over the top. So I don't know. Yeah, we've got nothing coming in. Oh yeah, we've got a few planes coming onto the screen now, but we haven't got the ones and we haven't got Heathrow. Oh well, so I can't carry on doing what I was doing for you. So I do apologise for that. As soon as it comes back on, we go over that anyway. So we go over to flight radar, over to flight focus. Yeah, so the stream that I'm using is supplied by the people at the bottom there, which is Flight Focus 365. They supply a wonderful stream, which comes from apparently an automated camera, which is located somewhere. I think it must be located on top of one of the hotels or something, and it just automatically tracks the planes. Yeah, I think it's absolutely brilliant because the actual picture it gives you is very good, which allows me to do what I'm doing from here. Uh, rather from having to stand uh, on a step ladder on a fence. Yeah, there's loads of planes there. It just doesn't want to do. It just doesn't want to do Heathrow at the moment for some unknown reason. Don't know why. Oh, anyway, these things are sent to try me, aren't they? Dear. What I shouldn't have done was try and put the view account widget, which means I think I've got 5 people. Welcome, 5 people. Yeah, I've got, there's a drummer there and a guitar player. We can make a group, couldn't we? So we got nothing. I can't. I am totally flying blind now because I can't tell you what's happening because of I've got no planes coming into. Oh yes, we have. We got one. I've got one flying in there now, but I don't know what's happened here. Shall I reboot flight? I think I might go and reboot flight radar 24, shall we? So let's cancel that and let's go. And what I'm gonna is flight radar 24. I'm gonna reboot it to see what happens. No, no, it's no different than what it was. The only plane that I've got at the moment is that one there. Oh, how upsetting! And I was doing so well with this system, wasn't I? Yeah. Yep. Anyway, we've got some. There's me been praising Flight Radar 24 for their brilliant broadcasts, and then all of a sudden it's decided to play up on me. Uh, No, I do apologise. Anyway, this was a test broadcast, wasn't it? So we always have fun when we do tests, don't we? Well, I do anyway. So all we can see at the moment is that we've got a British Airways plane landing. Uh, yeah, hang on just a minute. Just give me a few seconds. What I'll do is see if I can get the information from somewhere else. I might be able to. Let me just go and get me. Right, we're we're back with you. Darren has got one of my old tablets here, and I'm to see if I can get flight radar up on that to see if they can give us if I can get any more information, or whether it's just flight radar gone down. I'm not sure, but that's half the fun of doing this. Well, I hope you're enjoying the pictures. I was hoping to give you more information on what planes are flying, but unfortunately, the my phone, the flight radar is playing up at the moment, so I can't get the flight information of planes that are landing into Heathrow at the moment. But let's just see if we can. Oh, no, no, I've actually gone on my phone and pulled up my flight radar app just to see if I can give you some more information of what's landing. But no, no, there's nothing happening there. So that's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Yeah. Never mind. You can't win them all, can you? Hey, hey. You cannot win them all. Hmm. Well, anyways, what we do is test copy. I think we're bringing this test broadcast to a conclusion, shall we? Uh, just like to thank you people who've watched it. Hope you have enjoyed my attempt of giving you some flight information from Heathrow in London. Uh, as I say, this is Airport TV Live with flight information from Heathrow Airport. Well, not flight information because the flight information. Oh, that was a bumpy landing, wasn't it? Did you see that? Oh, and a wiggle. Oh my God. That was most a very hard landing, that was, wasn't it? Yes. Oh dear me, I don't think we're going to fly with those, do you? That was a very, very hard landing. When you think of all the planes that have landed, I think that's the hardest one of the day, isn't it? That was very, very hard. Uh, yeah, never mind. They're down safely now. Hopefully they they stowed all their stuff away. Anyway, that was Turkish Airways. And we've flown with them loads of times. They've always been very good. Don't know why that one wasn't as smooth. Hope he hasn't damaged his undercarriage because that was very, very much a almighty hard landing that was, wasn't it? Yeah. So that, yeah, yeah. I'll show you what. Let me just show you my map. You see, I've got my map there, and we got a few planes on it, but we just haven't got anything coming into Heathrow Airport. Oh well, never mind. You can't win them all, can you? We'll try again tomorrow, shall we? Oh dear me. You must surely find out that Flight Radar have banned me or something from doing this. So they've somehow stopped broadcasting it to this address. So never mind. Can't win them all, can you? I don't think there's any way around that. Be interesting to find out. Anyway, I'm going to go down now. So it's been very nice to speak to you all. And as you know, we always sign off with be good, be happy, and most of all, look after the animals. Yeah, because they can't look after themselves. Well, the wild ones can, but our dog can't, I tell you. If we didn't feed him, he'd just die of hunger. Anyway,